Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Diane.
And we are Car Zombies!
We're going to start working on the harmonic balancer. Actually, continue working on it.
It's actually a new day.
It is a new day. We needed a new hex bit.
Yeah, first of all, we were told it's going to be a socket bit like a normal bit with a ratchet. It isn't. It's a hex. And it needs to be a big hex. And the biggest I had is a 14 millimeter. So I got on Amazon last night and they said, oh, we'll send it to you by tomorrow morning. So we have now yet another one of these kits.
More tools!
And this one has 3 extra millimeter bits that are bigger, plus it has the whole English side, which I needed, so I guess it's okay. Anyways, more tools. I think it's a 17. I tried using a compass inside the bolt last night to check it out.
Yeah.
You reach in and see if that fits.
No, that feels like 17. I'm not going to let go because this thing's heavy and it'll drop.
Okay.
It'll be, I don't know if I can get that in there. Got it.
Straight across, now straight
All right.
down. So that'll protect your radiator a little bit. It's really a big breaker bar.
Oh, wow.
You got to get this into the middle of that. And because we're breaking it open, that's counterclockwise. So we're going to go this way. So here, I can help hold it. You can guide it in. Let's try to carefully do it without the cardboard first. Wow.
Hitting right at it. Do you have a breaker bar that's not so
So
big?
the really big breaker bar I bought may not be used, but this is still a big breaker.
I like. All right.
Diane's managed to get a breaker bar hooked up, and we got the cardboard in protecting the radiator. So we're gonna have to put that bar on the handle of the crankshaft tool so that it doesn't just spin when you try to break it. Otherwise, you're just turning the crankshaft. Oh, you're using the wrong side. Go with the other side. That side isn't gonna go on. It's got a lip on it. That's where we cut.
Yeah.
The other side I've oiled and everything. And
Oh, I was wondering.
there you go. That should be a little easier.
That helps.
Wow, and it's going in pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty deep.
And it's touching the ground.
It is?
Yeah, it's
That's even better. Wow, I cut it the right length by luck.
Yes, it's exactly.
Okay, why don't you hold that there? You be the tool holder, and
All right.
I'll break the bolt, all right?
All right.
Ready?
All right, yeah. Do I press down?
You shouldn't have to do anything.
All right.
It should be pressing down on its own.
I see the top of I see the whole car moving down.
You do when I push on it?
Yeah.
I'm just worried about it popping out. I'm gonna put eye goggles on too. The reason why, and this is stupid, but I always worry that something's gonna go wrong, like the breaker bar breaks or something. All right, ready?
Ready.
Set. I felt it go.
Oh, that's a positive sign.
It's just about leverage. Here, maybe if I pull towards me, I don't know if I'd have to move this camera.
It looks like it's working. You're moving it.
I'm just bending the bar, ain't I? Oh no, that's way over. It was
Yeah.
like up here.
Wow, it looks like you got some, you're moving it.
Feels like it, either that or it's stripping. Can't tell if it's still in the center.
You don't want it stripping. You sure you want
Look
to
how far I
turn
got it now.
Yeah, you got it, you did really well.
That's a lot more turned. All right, now I got it standing upright again. Ready?
Uh-huh.
It's turning.
That's great.
It's not loose yet, but it's turning. Hey, we're moving.
Yay! Oh, yay.
I think I broke it.
You broke what?
Broke the nut, the bolt.
Oh,
Meaning-
broke the bolt. I was worried. He says, I broke it. I'm like, okay, what'd you break?
I didn't break anything in your car. Reach in, put it in, and see if you could turn it by hand.
Okay. I can't do it by hand yet.
Okay, turn it left. Yeah, look at you, woman. You're taking out their bolt.
It looks like it's coming out. It's so loose.
I saw I loosened it. That's why I thought you could almost do it with your hand.
Yeah. Can I, if I turn this nut, will it just come out?
Yeah, you should be able to get it all the way out, but watch out, the harmonic balancer might come off too.
I don't want everything falling, so. Here, can you take this?
Oh, yeah, you take off the thing that holds it.
This thing.
Yeah, the big tool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a good idea. Now it's a little easier to get in there with the bolt. You don't have this big thing in the way.
Oh yeah, it comes right off. Hopefully it'll come out without it hitting the radiator.
The bolt?
Yeah.
Oh, now that would be really miserable. Yay! Before you take off the harmonic balancer, let me double check that that bolt's the same as the one we're going to use. Okay, this is the bolt we took out on the right. It has the 17 millimeter hex inside groove. The new bolt is circular and this sticks out, so we could put a regular socket wrench on. In terms of what the bolts actually look like, from the threads all the way to the base, it's the same height and same number of threads. Jiggle it. It should come straight out. Remember, it has a groove on it, so it has to come straight.
I got it. I got it.
Whoa, baby! Da 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 da. Oh, you got some oil on it, which means your front seal needs to be replaced. A112.
Yes.
035.
Yes.
13.
No.
00.
0900.
0600. So neither of those are the ones that are bad. Here it is. You see there's a lot of little grease and oil on it. That tells me that front seal probably isn't perfect. I see a couple of kinds of damage on this. First of all, there's a lot of scraping along here. Look at this. This is pretty much ripped off here a little bit. Right here, here, and there are cracks. The metal part is the crankshaft. The round dusty thing around it that's about a ½ inch thick is the seal. Oh, Di, you want to hear something funny?
What?
I couldn't find any reference anywhere because this is our first time to take off part of the engine. Now, if we took off this hose right here,
yes,
coolant will leak all over the place, right?
Right.
Because the radiator is filled with coolant, and this is the coolant level somewhere in there, right? Mm-hmm. So why, when we take off something on the crankshaft at the bottom of the engine, right next to the oil pan, why didn't oil come shooting out?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I didn't know either. And I was like, in the back of my head was, should we drain the oil before we do this? But no one would say a word. So we can tell people, you don't have to drain the oil before you do it. Apparently, all the oil settles in the pan when it's off.
Oh, really? Okay.
And only when the engine's on does oil get pumped through. We talked about that when we did the oil change, but still, I didn't know where the level really was. Remove the crankshaft bolt. We're done with number 2. Now we need to replace the front seal.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is use the seal removal tool to remove the front seal. So you want to take and just brush off all the dust you can everywhere around it without any of it going into the engine. See what I'm saying? Like what you're doing.
Because if I use this needs to go like this direction, right? It needs to be like up here, and then I use this to move up, right? And I just don't know how to work it.
For what we want, we really want this to be more like this. So I can, this is pulling up from the wrong angle almost. So I don't know if this tool is very helpful. I don't know if you're pulling up the seal or pulling on a
It's really
piece of
in
metal.
there.
Popped off.
It just popped off just like that?
Well, I found a better tool. I use this screwdriver at the side angle because it has a better leverage.
Oh wow, you bent it quite a bit.
Here's the new seal. To remove this thing, I'm just going to push it and it just comes right out. The old one is metal, like a metal washer. The new one looks like it's just plastic, although there could be metal underneath. Otherwise, it looks identical, which is good.
Same size, yeah.
So the way I took it out was I took this tool, I rested it on the crankshaft with the tip inside and just popped it out like that. All right, where'd you put the oil?
I put in this outside.
Oh, I see.
I don't need this.
If you took the bolt, put like 1 or 2 washers on it and tried to put it in, it's going to be tightened to the crankshaft. Remember how it tightens at one point? Mm-hmm. It'll be tightened to the crankshaft and still loose on the washers. Mm-hmm. So you have to use enough washers to simulate the thickness of your harmonic balancer. So now as we turn this bolt in, we're hoping it will push that flat into the seal.
Should we put anything on here, or are we just?
No, this is just, we're just gonna tighten it enough for the washer to push the seal in flat.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take it back out.
I see. Okay, got it.
You're in the hole now. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now it's turning, but the washers are kind of going askew.
So they're not pushing it evenly. So you just lift them up until they get going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, is it pushing the seal in, do you think? Is it looking like it's going in evenly now?
Yeah, it does.
The seal?
Now it's tight.
All right, you want the ratchet?
Go.
Okay. There you go. That's awesome. I see it flattening that seal in perfectly.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm almost not seeing any seal anymore.
It's tight.
Okay, I would say go take it off. Yeah, that they had Loctite on it is interesting because I never read anywhere to use Loctite on it.
Really?
So that makes me wonder if maybe, since ours had been recalled,
Yeah.
they probably changed ours in the shop and they used Loctite and then the Loctite holds it. Okay, we got the seal in, we used the washers. That was a pretty good trick, I think.
Other than it slipped everywhere.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, the washers would be nice if they were tighter to the bolt, but you know, you can't buy them that size.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so you did great. I thought how you kind of held them up as you tightened it.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks.
First of all, you got to figure out how to get that on where that notch lines up. I think what you do is you line it up
Yeah.
and then you turn it around until it all of a sudden clicks.
Okay.
Is that it? You found it?
I think I found it.
Sure looks like it, don't it?
Yep.
That's awesome. We're not going to use the blue Loctite. It did not tell you to use that on the Mercedes manual.
It did not?
So we got the new bolt, but what they did say, which I think is interesting, they don't say no Loctite, but carefully use that motor oil again on your finger and put it just on the top of the bolt right around here.
Oh, okay.
So that as we're doing it, it's not getting too much stress on the harmonic balancer. Remember, it has a notch in it. It's okay.
Okay.
But by being able to do that, we can get our foot-pounds and then our extra 90 degrees maybe. With this being a little bit lubricated, we'll get to our thing. And over time, that doesn't matter so much as it's tight in the bottom at the torque that they want it.
Okay.
The fact that it's a little lubricated at the end won't make any difference.
Okay.
Right, you got enough oil, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, we got the harmonic balancer on, but there's no bolt yet.
Nope.
We're gonna use the new bolt, which sticks out, so it's gonna be easier to put a socket on it. So hopefully that's easier. And the first thing we're gonna do is when we get to tightening it, we're gonna have to go to 200 Newton meters plus another 90-degree turn. Now, how will we know we got another 90-degree turn? So what I'm gonna do is right now, I'm gonna put a mark. Now, once the bolt hits 200 Newton meters, we're gonna look at where that mark is by taking a picture of it with this camera, because we can't see it because the harmonic balancer will be in the way. So we'll take a picture of it, and then we know when we get our other 90-degree turn by looking to see that that made that extra turn.
Okay.
So go ahead and put that bolt in. Do what you can.
So the place is trying to how to hold it.
Yeah, everything's all in a tight little bind.
All right, I tightened it by hand. Okay, so I put the bolt on, and now we have to tighten it to 220 Newton meters, right?
No, 200 Newton meters
200.
plus a 90-degree turn afterwards.
Okay.
Which is why we have the mark on the bolt.
And okay.
But the hard part is we got to now figure out how to put the tool into the crankshaft to prevent it from turning. So this time, because we're tightening the other way, we want the handle to go down and hit the ground like this, bam. And so we're going to put the pipe on it as well, because obviously the handle is too short.
So is this about a good spot?
This is set for 200 Newton meters. All right,
Okay.
see if you can get this on that bolt.
I don't think it's going to work at all.
Is that not going in?
No, there's no way.
Put that on. I'll put that on afterwards.
All right. I got it in.
All the way?
All the way in.
Well, you even snapped it, huh?
Yep, it snapped.
Oh boy, now this is the question.
Oh, that is the question.
So can we...
Take off that part and then...
Yeah, I don't know. I got it in.
You did good.
Not in the socket, I just got it into the tool. I got no thoughts. You got any thoughts? Let me see if I can find it even smaller. Did it go all the way in, or is there enough sticking out? I got something attached to.
You got something out enough to...
Oh!
Way to
Score.
go! I can't get it in. I think I need to start doing some sit-ups and push-ups.
Yeah, that pushed in pretty easily, I thought.
I think I have to do push-ups.
So what Diane's doing right now is she's putting the pipe on the other end.
I think it's in there.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Wow.
All right.
All right, Di, time for you to go for 200 Newton meters. That's
we'll
a big
see.
number for you.
We'll see. I'm in the squeak
If you don't
lane.
get 200 Newton meters, I'm buying you a gym subscription.
Okay.
We'll talk to Ray about it.
It's bouncing around in there. Is that okay?
I think you're turning it. Yeah. Whoa, that's not good.
That's what I was wondering.
right, let's
Everything
see
was
what's-
bouncing around. Wait, stop.
Oh, I see. That thing's come off.
You're on my hair. Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry.
Is it working now?
Yeah, so you're right. You do kind of need to hold that for a second. You kind of need this to be held up.
Yeah.
So let me do that from the bottom pole. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so you just do what you have to do. You're trying to go for the first.
I don't want to step on your hand.
All right, my hand's out of the way.
I don't know if I could do this. I haven't heard that click. Oh, that's it. Yay.
That's
So now we have to take a picture of it?
Yep. Because if I turn it off, this top part comes down.
Yeah.
Now, if I turn it on, okay, turn it back off, bring it back up, turn it back on to play.
Really, here's the thing. Oh, look at that. It's completely at 6 o'clock.
That's awesome. That's easy to work with.
Yeah, it is.
6 o'clock, so we just go to
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
We need to make a quarter of a turn more, so
Yeah,
9 o'clock. And I can't do it. I have to have my He-Man do it.
Here's your He-Man.
Awesome.
I think we can put this in with it like this, or do you have to hook it up at like the other one?
I don't know.
Well, it looked like it would.
Yeah.
Oh.
While the whole car's lifting. I think you're doing it right. I think that's the right way to do it. Are you getting any progress?
Yeah, I'm getting progress.
Oh, good.
Let me reset, if I may.
Do you need help?
No, it looks like I got it.
I don't need blood all over my parts, you know.
I've turned it a lot. Let me take a picture of it now.
Okay. Oh, you're about 8 o'clock.
I gotta get to 9 o'clock, right?
Can you get to 9 o'clock?
Breath, and she keeps talking. I can't keep up with you right now.
You can't. Well, I had
No,
coffee.
okay.
Maybe you need some coffee.
You sure got a motor sometimes. Is that what happened? You got coffee in you? Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Whole car's gonna move again.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. I got my handy dandy pipe.
Oh, yeah. Your brand new
I don't
pipe that
think I have
you
the
saw?
strength to take off the cap anymore. There you go.
Do you need help?
No. You ready?
I'm ready. Is it helping?
Oh, heck yeah. Keep going. Ready?
I'm ready. What if you tighten it too much?
It's a good question. I don't think I have, but I'll stop and look, all right? Take
right.
another picture. I'm surprised you're not trying to chat me up while I'm exhausted. Who are you and where's my woman?
How much?
Halfway between the 8 and the 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're pretty
Getting
close.
pretty close. Yeah.
Just imagine that you're arm wrestling with one of those young guys that think that they can beat you all the time, and they never do.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
It is funny.
My age should be losing those arm wrestling.
You know, I could use a pillow down here.
All right, smarty. Oh, I could use that other breaker bar now. I didn't even think about that since we got that other connector.
You know what? I think you need spinach tonight.
No. What's the matter with you? You having too much fun? You look uncomfortable and you can't stop being badness, huh?
Oh, I love just being down here, just sitting on the garage floor.
I think I got it.
Think so? You
don't
made
know.
some progress?
It looked like it was turning it. I was watching at the very bottom.
Oh, good.
So I'm also happy to make sure I could use this tool I bought. I hate buying a tool and not getting to use it. Last picture, please. Yeah, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yay!
Close enough for us, I think, sweetie. Well done.
Good. I'm off the floor. Oh.
Well, I feel bad for you, but you were so mouthy down there. Seemed like you were having too much fun. Well, we got a few little minor dings on your radiator, but overall, considering the project.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh boy.
Oh, good job.
Oh, you want to see your last pictures?
Yeah.
Is that okay, you think?
Oh, sir.
This is a little bit more leaning at 1 anyway, so see what it was when we started. Oh, see, it was a little bit before 62.
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect.
45. Wow, it is just a little bit before. Both of them are a little early.
Not bad.
We got the harmonic balancer
Yes.
in. You know, making that mark was really smart, I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
So we know exactly when we hit our quarter turn afterwards.
Yes.
I'm happy. I mean, Di could not have done this, but we knew that when you did your 14 video, we said, I'll probably have to help you on that one.
14 things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to fix in my car. And that was like the cup holder or, doing something like that. I didn't expect to be changing a serpentine belt and then doing a harmonic balancer and all this. I know. And actually, I like the more complicated tasks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you did the transmission, you did the rear rotor and brakes,
Yes.
and the parking brake, which was a lot of work.
Yes.
To get that figured out. Things are harder than they look once you get in, though. We get it
Yes.
done.
I cleaned all the pulleys.
There's your picture.
All right, thanks.
So you can use that picture.
All right.
Here's your belt.
Awesome.
Probably start on those harder things that are hard to reach on the right.
Okay. It makes sense. All right, so I got it around power steering. I'm gonna go down through air conditioning. Put it here.
Okay, that goes around the harmonic balancer, just straight over to it.
It's going this way.
And then around the belt tensioner, all right?
And then the belt tensioner.
So after the belt tensioner, you go to the water pump.
Where's the belt tensioner?
It's way on the right. It's actually further
Well,
right.
why is this
right
over
and
here?
Because that's going to go up over the idler pulley eventually. You can pull it up now if you want.
I think I will because it's causing problems.
Put it under the idler pulley so you don't have to have the tension on it.
All right.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Okay, belt tensioner water pump. So it goes up through
It
here.
goes up and over the top. Yeah, like that. You're doing right.
And this needs to go over on the
So
top.
it's going to go down to here and then back over the top. If you go over the top now, you won't be able to get it over the...
So what do I do?
Don't go over, no, go over that. So everything's good except for the water pump and the idler pulley.
But
But
the tensioner.
I'll take the tension off the tensioner next. Ready?
Uh-huh.
I don't think this is a good tool for it. I think a ratchet would be a lot easier. Okay, that takes tension off. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Can you get it over it?
No.
You got it?
Got it.
Let me just look at this other stuff. The bottom one isn't for sure.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, I see gears off to the side. All right. So somehow, how'd you do it, from below?
Yeah. Let me do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah. Let me let go.
Hang on, let me get the stuff you got so we don't lose anything. All right, go.
Oh yeah. There.
You're on it now?
I'm on it now.
If you can pull that up on the idle pulley. You got it?
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
One more, I think. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
no
work.
sweat.
I'm sweating like a pig.
All right, lots of sweat. Oh my, I'm dirty too. I got my hand. Oh, look, I'm bleeding again.
Oh
Another
no. Now you get a bacon Band-Aid.
Bacon? All right, go get me bacon. I'm
right.
definitely gonna need a Band-Aid.
All
I
right.
got bacon and a pickle. Should we put a link on Amazon for the bacon and pickles? Okay, so here it is. If you look way down there, you could see things like the belt tensioner over there and the other pulley way down there. And if I go over here, bring some light, you can see it's on all of these pulleys all the way down. Did you double check that very bottom pulley? I can't really see it from up here.
I did. That's where I was, but I didn't double check.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's on there.
Oh yeah,
It's on
everything
there.
looks really good. We're gonna roll it in and we're gonna snap it onto here at the end. So yeah, now you're getting the rotation. Now it's gonna start to want to clamp on this side, but it's not clamping yet. Now remember how the bottom worked?
It snapped in straight down.
They go in first. So we lift it up a little bit and put those snaps in. Right here I feel it and I see the hole. Ease in.
Nice.
Oh, you got it, didn't you? Awesome. Now we got it all perfectly the way it's supposed to be.
Nice.
This goes like in here. You got to clip in just like that?
Just like that. This one's broken.
Yeah, you can't clip that because it's broken. The preferred fan cleaner is the leaf blower.
Yeah, so you just put it onto that.
Yeah, put it on and turn the nut.
Yep.
You could probably just rotate the whole fan initially. Can't come in from another angle or something.
Got it.
When you start seeing those other bolts turn, that's when you use the other tool to hold them.
What other bolts?
The tools that this one holds.
Oh, when I see them turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a vicious fan, you know.
I told you. I knew it was vicious.
You were right.
So it doesn't just turn. Like you could see the fan turns independent of the nut and the bolt and the pulley. So it's just the thing spinning. It gets spinning to a point where maybe it heats up the oil inside or something. And then the viscosity gets to a point where the fan starts spinning because it's too hot. That's just all completely made up out of my head, but it could be right.
Well, yeah, you could be. You're about 99% right.
Well, that's the only way I can get to where I'll call it a viscous fan instead of a vicious fan. But so far, I'm not real happy with him, so he's still vicious to me.
He's vicious to me too.
This in here.
I remember it was really tight on there originally.
I think it was tighter than it needed to be.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Let's put the air filter on. Definitely right and left. See if you see something on it that says right or left. Well, they're different types. That's a square, this is an oval.
Oh, okay.
Trade you. It only goes in one way. Yep.
Oh, these right there.
Oh, yeah. I think that's it.
Now we have to just see if it works. Okay, here we go.
Go. Sounds normal. You can see your serpentine belt go around.
Seriously. How exciting.
You can see how often it rotates when it idles. See the
Oh my
white?
gosh, yeah.
The writing? So
Yeah.
we came to change the belt tensioner, serpentine belt, idle pulley, and the harmonic balancer. What we ended up doing is changing just the harmonic balancer and the serpentine belt.
Yes. I'm just so glad it works.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Oh, and you changed the front seal.
Yes.
How many women do you know have changed the front engine seal?
Well, I know of one.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Please subscribe.
Yes.
Like the video. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay. So he gets a pickle Band-Aid because he got himself in a pickle.
Oh, yeah, you got me in this pickle. Wanting to fix your car. What's that all about?
He says, oh, we can do everything and do it really fast. There you go. You get your pickle and stop flipping me off.
I'm not flipping you off. It's just that finger.
There you go.
All right, thanks. We'll go with that.